So last night I sat while I was on the treadmill continuing my exercises for this Fitbit. I was going through all these episodes of Idaho Reports from every Friday evening, and I was particularly interested in some of the things that I think shows that public television isn't necessarily objective in reporting what happens here at the Capitol. On 1/17/20, one of the episodes that was talking about one of the representatives who was we were vacating a seat after a lengthy caucus meeting. They discussed for a long time how it was an expulsion. That is not what we did here. I think it's unfortunate that they don't report the news accurately, and that was one that was very difficult for a lot of us in this chamber. And I think that I'm just going to bring up some examples why I don't think we should fund public television. The other issue, there's been a lot of them. I went through about 8 episodes last night. On the content standards, there were a lot of terminology, I believe, that's used to, confusion, uncertainty, chaos that the committee was allowing to happen in education, and the politicizing of a lot of the standards that was brought up. But I think one of the comments that I thought was really interesting was that it has been the Republican-controlled House and Education committees pushing for these divisive standard reviews in the 4 of the last 5 legislative sessions. That's verbatim out of one of the programs. And I don't think it's divisive to do our jobs, to review the standards as we're supposed to do. So I think just the fact that this type of information is put out in the public to make it look like we're not really, taking our jobs seriously. I think we all take our jobs very seriously. And just the terminology that's used, I've got more examples. The one on the SEL, the social emotional learning, when that one was discussed, season 48, episode 7 on 2/14/20, talking about how one of our legislators was heartless with a comment that he made in response that they said was in response to a student committing suicide up in that community, which he did not make that comment in regard to that issue, but they sure put that on him. I think we really need to reconsider funding a program that is not giving us a fair shake, at least everybody in this chamber, especially the majority party. So thank you. I would appreciate your red light.